And welcome to the other side of the kitchen table. We're having a bit of a heavy discussion today. It's about eating disorders.
Yes.
Now, as you may or not know, my beautiful daughter has an eating disorder. It's not anorexia, it's not bulimia. It's just that every now and then she can't actually finish her food and she doesn't really want to eat. Now, we want to know about it if you've got an eating disorder or if you have a problem with food. Comment, let us know.
I love food.
We really need to know about this because this is a pretty heavy subject with us because it's something that we live with. Now, she doesn't have the eating disorder all the time, which is why we've got to do the exercise. But
make use of it while I got it.
But at the moment, her eating disorder seems to have kicked in. It means that she can't finish a meal. It means that she doesn't want to eat. Even if I cook bacon, that usually brings her from miles away, but she just can't eat when her eating disorder is in full swing. So please let us know in the comments if you've got an eating disorder. And I'll let Kaylee tell you a little bit about it.
Right, there's nothing to tell. It's just that I can't.
There is.
I've had it for a long time. And at one point I didn't eat for 6 months. And it was the cherry Coke that was keeping me alive. I was literally taking like one bite of a sandwich and couldn't finish it. And like, it was really, really bad. That was when I couldn't eat for 6 months. It was yesterday it started when I'd done the yum chicken. And I'd done it all. You saw me do it. And I was eating the yum chicken and I all of a sudden felt really, really sick. And I was like, okay. And it wasn't a big amount. I mean, it was one chicken breast and I can usually eat 2 of them.
Well, they saw it on the plate.
Yeah, exactly. So I can usually eat 2 of them and mash. It doesn't really bother me. And I was like, okay, this is weird because I was feeling really sick. And I was like, this is not right. Because you don't always know when you're going to get it. It doesn't give you a warning or anything. It just comes along and just hits you in the butt. So I was like, okay. And I was eating it and I felt really sick. And I was forcing it down because I wasn't going to leave it because I cooked it. And I just thought, this isn't right. And I had, today, I got a baguette. And it was a breakfast baguette. So I had egg, bacon and sausage in it. And I literally ate half of it and couldn't finish it. So I put it on the side for later, and then my cat finished it.
Yeah, Tiggy had to add insult to injury, and
So he ran away with my baguette. So that annoyed me. So I was like, well, I was going to eat that because that was going to be my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I had some toast earlier, and I ate that. But like, that is little things, and as long as I can eat, like at the moment, it's not in full swing yet. It's there, but it's gonna go. I know how this works. It's a cycle. It's a little thing. It will go where I can eat. That's before it starts. Then it will start, and I can still eat a little bit, and then it will go even further, and then I can eat only like bites of stuff, can't I? So I'm waiting for that part. At the moment, we've gone to I can eat, just, but then the next part is I can't eat, and then before it goes away fully, it's like you can't eat anything at all. So it's it usually lasts about a month, and it goes in them 3 steps or 4 steps, and that's what I've got to contend with. But I'm going to make use of it while it's here, and by use of it, I mean I'm going to start doing my exercises and start to lose some weight before I go away to Berlin, because it seems like I don't like having this. It is a very serious condition, although it's not anorexia or anything. It's still quite serious, but the way we control it is what we've been doing for years, and I'm still alive, so we must be doing something right. But I'm gonna make use of it while it's here and just try and lose some weight and get into shape. And Squidgy's just run off with the rest of my roll.
If anyone's wondering why I've got my hair down today, it's because my daughter's got this phone thing on her phone, which says what sex you are and how old you are. And for some unknown reason, when I've got my hair in a bun, it always says I'm male. And I can assure you I'm not. But I put my hair down to see if it would actually register that I was female, and luckily it did. So I'm a 35-year-old man, and then it went to I was a 37-year-old female. So I was quite happy when it registered that I was actually female and not male. So let us know in the comments, have you had an eating disorder? Do you have an eating disorder? We would like to know. And, you know, how does it affect you? Does it affect you daily? Do you have anorexia? Do you have bulimia? Let us know, we want to know.
I don't even know, there isn't a name for what I've got, it's just an
And
eating
we
disorder.
might even be able to help, you never know.
No, because like we sort of deal with mine, but we don't. I'm not on any medication or anything, but we deal with it as we see fit to deal with it. I mean, sometimes I can go for, when this happens, I can go for days without eating anything. And it is
And I'm
scary.
usually trying to force feed her.
But if you force feed me, it makes me feel worse because I feel sick. It is scary, and it does come back, and I usually get it every year for about a month.
And people who love people who've got these eating disorders are suffering along with them. So let us know your experience.
Well, it's usually caused by something traumatic and things like that, but I've had a lot of crap happen in my life.
Yeah, we want to know.
So-
We want to know if you've got an eating disorder, if you've had an eating disorder, if it comes back like hers does, if it recurs. How did it affect you?
I didn't have one for a while when I was with my ex, and I thought, oh, I've beaten it, I've got rid of it, you know, and it's not going to come back again. And then all of a sudden, like this year, when everything goes down the toilet, I get hit with it again. So it's like, okay, it's not going away, it's still here.
So please let us know. We want to know. We want to help. And if you don't mind talking about it, you know, I'm sure we all want to help each other, anyone who's our subscribers or anyone who's watching. So let us know how it affects you.
It does affect everyone. Like when you've got one, it affects you in different ways. Like with me, it's just once a month.
So let us know. We want to know. We want to be able to help if we can.
But the problem is, food is your energy source. Hang on a minute, it's going to go. Smudge.
If food is your energy source, it's like putting petrol in a car. And if you're not putting fuel in that car, then that car's not going to go anywhere.
I have to drink a lot of sugar.
Because food is your energy source.
I'm on
You're
milk,
not getting
milkshakes and sugar. That's what I have to drink. Just to keep my energy up.
You know, let us know. Let us know how you feel about it. You know, even if you don't have an eating disorder, but you want to know a bit more about how to handle someone that has, let us know about it.
Yeah, she knows how to handle someone that has. But obviously, because you're not eating as well, you have mood swings.
Oh yeah, it's like living with a 15-year-old again.
You get mood swings, you get angry, you get anxious, you get depressed, because all the things that you usually do, you know, eat, you can't, because you look at food, even the sight of food makes you want to throw up. Smelling it is awful. And my mum was cooking bacon once, and I'm like, what is that smell? She went, it's bacon, you like bacon? I'm like, it smells disgusting. And she had to stop cooking bacon because I couldn't handle it. I was
So,
sick.
you know, let us know about it in the comments. We want to help if we can. And I'm sure that your experience can help somebody else who may be going through the same, if not similar things. So, you know, let us know. We'll cherish your comments. And Kaylee answers all of them. So,
Well, I can anyway, yeah. But, yeah, it's not nice. It's not a nice thing to deal with. It's not a nice thing to go through your life having. I've had mine since I was 5 years old.
right.
I have.
Yeah.
Shook your head, you went.
No, I didn't. My hair is in my way.
Yeah, so I've had mine since I was 5.
Can we talk about Christmas?
Why?
Because I know that it's a big hang-up for a lot of people.
It's far away.
It's far away, but when you're on a limited budget...
It's still far away.
It's not that far away. Now, I am a bit daft, and she still has Santa Claus.
She's incredibly daft.
She still has Santa Claus. And lots of additional presents, including the one that she gets, a main present. Now, I know a lot of people do over £1,000 on Christmas.
We never do that much over Christmas.
We might, because I usually start in August, September time.
Well, you didn't, did you?
It's only just gone September.
No, she's going to start in October.
I usually start doing bits and pieces for the stocking thing. Also, she has 3 advent calendars. 2 are present calendars, and the third one is it's a homemade advent calendar and it's got 24 little jars of sweets in it, and it's got one on the top and question marks on it.
Well, actually, I've got 2 present calendars because I've got the one.
That's what I said. You've got 3 calendars.
Yeah, I've got the gingerbread house. I've got the little one that you made me, which is just talking about the one with matchboxes, and you have a chocolate one as well.
Yeah, well, it's 4 then because you've got 2 of the boxes, haven't you?
No,
Yeah,
I've got a gingerbread house.
Oh, so she's got
matchsticks.
She's got the one that I made. She's got a gingerbread house that actually had Revolution makeup in it when we got it, but it's got all the drawers, and I'm going to refill it with something else.
And they're quite big drawers.
And on the homemade one, the top is the 24. That's got question marks all over it. And I usually...
It's not 24, it's 25th, because you've done it to Christmas Day.
We've had weird things in there. We've had chokers in there. We've had thongs in there before. And if it is too big to fit in, there's a little note telling her where it is. Yeah. It's hidden somewhere. And she's got to work out where it is.
Going on a little hunt on Christmas Day.
So, why panic, when you can spread it over the year? Some people get to, November and start panicking about it. I try not to panic about it because... I do usually spread it throughout the year. So, tell us what you do.
Christ knows what Christmas shopping's going to be like this year, though.
Corona is probably you're going to be all right. Tell us about it.
She said she's still going to go out and do her shopping, though.
Yeah, that's because I'm evil. I'll let you tell people about your experience with me Christmas shopping, because I don't know what I'm like to go Christmas shopping.
I don't know what you mean. I'm just as bad.
Now.
Yeah, but I'm just as bad.
Well, what's it like?
Well, so when people try and get stuff, because we had these people try and get stuff out of our trolley, and they said, it's not paid for yet, so technically it's not yours. And she went, oh yeah, do you want to fight about it? And she had she had a fight with someone over something, and they were literally someone was pulling one and she was pulling the other. I think it was a box of crackers. And I always have a Jacob's box of crackers at Christmas because I have cheese. My mum usually gets, by Christmas, usually gets me cheese and puts it in my stocking, doesn't it?
Cheese slice.
And I usually have a box of Jacob's crackers. Every year I have a box to myself of Jacob's crackers. This is a thing, isn't it? Every year I have it. It's £5, so... But someone had one end and she had the other end, and they were literally like pulling it, and she won because she bit them.
Sounds so horrible. It was the same over the cat's bird one year. We had to get them a small fresh one, and it was small, and someone had one end of it and I had the other end of it, and they wouldn't let go, so I growled at them.
The good thing is though, with the Jacob's crackers boxes, if you get these, they're like £5. You get a load of crackers in there, don't you? So it's 900 grams of crackers.
When you've got me...
Hang on, I was talking.
Sorry.
And when you've used all the crackers in the box, you can use the box for other things. So you can take it to the park for picnicking it. You can put fill it up again with biscuits and stuff. Use it as a biscuit tin.
I usually put cakes in it.
Put cakes in them. You can do so much stuff with them. They're very versatile. Yes, they're plastic, but they are very good to reuse because obviously we are trying to save the planet. If you cook something and you want to put it in a box and you don't have a box, put it in Jacob's Crackers box. It's the big square box, so you can get quite a lot of stuff in there.
We usually get a large tin of biscuits over Christmas, and if they are actually in a tin, I keep the tins, and I put cookies and things in the tins.
That one?
No, they were bought specifically for cookies. They're not like tins that I was going to give away.
Oh no, I know you're not going to give them away. No. Like your soldiers, you're not giving them away either.
I haven't got my soldiers in.
Yes, you have. The ones that we got from the pound shop.
That's Mummy and Daddy Christmas. That's not soldiers.
Is it?
Yeah.
I swear it's a soldier. Oh no, nutcrackers. They're nutcrackers. Like the multiplying nutcracker. I'll let you tell them about because he annoys you.
We went to the pound shop when it was closing down, and they had everything reduced.
Have we done about 50 quid in there?
Yeah, we've done a ridiculous amount of money in there. But one of the things that we bought was a small nutcracker that hangs on the tree.
One small nutcracker.
And he was all on his own, and he looked rather lonely, so he also jumped in our basket. So I said, okay, we'll take him on. Now, bearing in mind, we knew we only had one, because there's only one left on the shelf. First of all, he seemed to move all around the tree.
I
Now-
put him on like the middle branch, like near on the side,
Don't lick me.
and then I came downstairs the next day. He was at the bottom of the tree, and I was like, okay, maybe the cat's knocked him down because he was like on the bottom branch. I was like, the cats might have knocked him down, and he got hooked, but there was nothing else on the branch, and it was weird.
Yeah, there was no... And the cats, we do try to keep them away from the tree. And there was only one. So, when it came to taking down the tree, I was taking the decorations off and passing them to Kaylee, who was putting them in a box. And there was 2 nutcrackers.
There's 3 now.
And everywhere we put them, we seemed to find them. We put all the decorations away and there was one in the living room.
Yeah.
He's a bit freaky. He worries me.
There's 3. We had 1. They all look the same. There was 1 left on the shelf. There was 1 in our basket. There was 1. Now we have 3.
And nobody really... I mean, yeah, when we go out and buy decorations, we usually do it together, all of us. So we would know if someone had bought another nutcracker. And nobody had.
No.
So
and now we have 3.
Where are these mysterious nutcrackers coming from? That's what I want.
And why is there 2 more?
Why is he multiplying?
We had 1.
So-
And now we have 3. So yeah, it's
Have you got anything freaky like that?
really
happens
messed
over
up.
Christmas? But yeah, if I buy a tin of biscuits or something, the tin usually gets recycled, and I put cookies and things like that in it because at Christmas, ideally, I like to have at least 2 cakes. We have the Christmas cake. Now, no one here eats fruit. No one here eats fruit cake, do they?
Nope.
So we have a rich sponge cake for Christmas,
sometimes.
and that's iced.
Sometimes. We didn't have that
And
last
then
year.
the chocolate log.
We didn't have that last year either.
I know.
Because I'm idiot at the
I know, I
bloody
think
Swiss
they're
roll.
into it, but we usually have a chocolate log as well.
If you have a greedy bugger who lives in your house, don't let them near Swiss rolls or anything because they don't get replaced.
And we had Swiss rolls in and they got eaten before
Like the greedy
Christmas
bugger.
Eve. But normally we have like a rich sponge cake that's iced for Christmas, and we have a chocolate log. And I usually, because I've got cats as well, I usually slice that and store it in one of those tins.
Yeah, but to be honest, the cats, when you had it on the kitchen table, the cats didn't touch it. They were as good as gold.
Yeah, but we done the Tiggy and Squidgy then.
They were not.
No. Tiggy
Look
and
good,
Squidgy
though.
are nightmares.
But also, I think on New Year, my mum doesn't drink, right? She'd have a drink on Christmas Day, around the kitchen table, and we're eating dinner. It's fine. On New Year's Eve,
Oh, bet so.
I'll bet her off. She usually got a bottle of Archers in her hand. And I'm not talking about like Archers Aqua or anything. I'm on about like Archers.
I don't usually
Or
finish
peach
the bottle.
schnapps. You did one year.
That was Bailey's.
And she drinks and drinks and drinks. And it's not just usually peach schnapps. She does go on to other things like Bailey's. So you think, okay, so she's had about half a bottle of peach schnapps, fine. And you see with the Bailey's and you're like, okay. And it's like, I'll finish this. So you've just had a bottle and a half.
I'm a good girl.
Yeah. And she's off her face. It's just like, okay.
But,
This is me, like with Black Russians and stuff. And okay, yeah, I can get pretty...
yeah, but the rest
out
of
of
the
it,
year I don't
but-
really drink, do I?
No, but Christmas, New
it's
Year,
not even
it's New
Christmas,
Year.
it's
New
New
Year,
Year.
all bets are off. She
Because
gets
the
off
thing
her
is,
face.
Christmas I'm far too busy to drink.
But we usually, there's only 3 of us who live in the house. But we've usually got music on, and we usually have a little boogie around the living room.
But,
Watch fireworks.
Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, I'm far too busy to drink. But New Year's Eve, I never used to celebrate Christmas. I used to celebrate New Year's Eve.
He celebrates New Year's Eve a bit too well now.
I never used to celebrate Christmas as such because I loved my mother, but when she was alive, she made Christmas such a big deal. There was only 3 of us in the house, but we had to have everything. Nobody had Brussels sprouts, but we had to prepare Brussels sprouts. Nobody really ate parsnips,
I don't mind parsnips.
but we had to do parsnips as well. Everything, we had to have everything.
Honey glazed parsnips.
And it was all done on Christmas Eve.
And it was done the same way we do it. Everything had to be done homemade, like properly cooked, like the parsnips. You couldn't buy frozen parsnips. Oh, no. They had to be fresh. Brussels couldn't be frozen, had to be fresh.
And, it was an absolute nightmare. And Christmas Eve, I used to dread Christmas Eve. Because my mum had even put in the bird on Christmas Eve. And stay up all night and cook it
But
overnight.
I don't understand something, okay? Maybe you guys can help me out, right? Why have mash and roast potatoes?
Because if you've got a really big family, you can't get enough in the roasting tin.
I've seen it
Your
when people haven't got very big
your
families and they do
grandmother
it.
used to
We usually have roast potatoes and sweet potatoes together, like roasted sweet potatoes. That was so nice. But one year, Mum had done a bit of a screw up because she wasn't sure about the timing. So she put the sweet potatoes in with the roast potatoes, and the sweet potatoes came out incinerated.
It was a new oven, and I did.
You've never done sweet potatoes before?
I've never roasted them.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
I boiled them, but I never roasted them.
And so also she paints the because everything we have on Christmas is cooked with butter, but with the sweet potatoes, because they are so temperamental, she brushes them with oil just to make sure, because they're very dry, aren't they? But the potatoes go in fine. They're cooked in butter. That's all right. The bird is cooked in butter. That's fine. We have mushrooms and onions done with the potatoes as well. So now
And
what she does, what she does when she puts the garlic, the onions, and the mushrooms in, that's when she throws in the sweet potatoes and she paints them with oil, just so they're not too dry, and then she'll give them a swishy about in there.
But the thing is, my mother was a nightmare. We used to have to put the decorations up on Christmas Eve as well.
We do it on the 1st of December.
It killed us. When Katie was born on the 19th of December, and Katie liked to have the decorations up on her birthday. So that wasn't too bad, because then we'd get the decorations up on the 18th. But I had to clean the house and get the decorations up on the 18th. Usually on my own.
But I do the tree. I actually do most of the decorations, don't I? You do some, but I do most of them.
That garland.
Yeah, that's your job. I will not touch that garland.
You
made a garland. Oh, no, you didn't make it. Did you put the lights on it? No.
I bought the last garland, but the one before that, me and my brother made.
Yeah, but I'm on about the new one.
The new garland we bought in Lidl's, and it's got lights on it, and it looks very, very pretty, but it is the biggest pain in the bum to get up. It's really annoying.
But the thing is, as well, we don't have like designated places for decorations, because we got these little Santa stockings. I love them. And not last year.
Will you please stop it?
The year before last, I put them on the bookshelf, but last year I put them on the garland. So
not good to eat.
There's not things that are like indecent. We don't have things in designated places each year. I mean, what goes on the tree goes on the tree.
I mean the garland.
The garland and the ball that goes in the middle.
Mm.
Them two are they're designated to be where they're supposed to be. You have to have the ball with the garland. That's it. That is that. But like, we hang things on either corner of where the garland is. That isn't always the same. That's never the same.
Our living room used to be 2 rooms. It used to be a living room and a separate dining room.
Archway.
But they knocked the wall through, so we've got like an archway. And I have the garland across the top of the archway with a ball in the middle.
I'll show you it when we do our
and
decorating.
mistletoe. The mistletoe's there.
Because when I do the tree, I'm going to have my mum probably with the camera because she doesn't do the tree.
The thing is, we have... The ceilings are so high here. It's a Victorian house. So the ceilings are like unbelievably high. We don't own a ladder.
Glenn, come here.
And I'm arthritic. I couldn't get up a ladder. I'm going to try one day.
Yeah, because you wanted to get chains for the ceiling, didn't you?
Yeah, I wanted to change the ceiling.
Stop
but
it.
none of us could get up there. So the ceiling doesn't get decorated. If we have chains, they go on the wall.
But I do, we have got this one pink and silver one. And I was thinking, I'm quite creative when it comes to something. So I was like, okay, so we've got that. I can put that somewhere. Because we've also got this Happy New Year. No, it's Merry and Bright, isn't it?
Yeah.
Merry and Bright. So I was like, okay, so I'm going to do this then. So we've got like a picture rail along the
top.
About 2 foot down from the ceiling, and I can get on a chair. And do it. So I usually stand on the chair, and I've got the chain, and the chain goes in the dining room area, and it drapes. So I've done that. Then on over the kitchen door, we've got the chain that I made, which is like the paper chains. I love that. That's awesome. I'll teach you how to make them actually, because it's so easy. And then I've got another one.
And the lanterns.
Mine's a bit broken, isn't it?
And the lanterns.
Lanterns? What lanterns?
Little lanterns.
Oh, the little cardboard lanterns.
Yeah, the little.
And I'll teach you how to make those as well. And then we've got like this Merry and Bright, and it goes just above the garland, isn't it?
So yeah, we will be talking about that. But the garland is a nuisance, and that is my job. And every year it gets a bit worse.
Last year, okay, so we had these hanging Santas that used to go on the wall, but unfortunately the screw got lost inside one of them. So last year, I laid him down. He was like that, and it was like, okay, so we got Deadpool. We got Deadpool Father Christmas on the bookshelf, and it looked really good because I had like tinsel underneath where he was laying, and it looked so epic, didn't it? And I was like, it's staying like that
And
now.
our tree, as I've said before, it's our memory tree, because a lot of the decorations belong to my mum, and she used to get a decoration every time a baby was born in the family.
It's an 8-foot synthetic black pine tree.
And well, it wasn't that when my mum had it.
No, but it is now.
But it was, most of the decorations were hers, and we've got decorations from like when some of us were born. In fact, the year before she died, when I was born, she got these little snowmen that played music, the little band. I don't know if you remember it.
Well, no, but yeah.
And that got thrown away because it had actually fallen apart. The one we got for her fell apart 2 years after I bought it, which I was really annoyed about.
The thing is, sometimes, because our tree is overdone now, I don't even want to... I know that there's people out there and they're perfectionists with their trees. Okay, we are overdone. Our tree is so overdone, it's unreal. But the thing is, I sometimes have to put 3 decorations on a branch. That's how overdone it is. I fill up every single branch that I can get to.
It's really overdone.
But it looks amazing, doesn't it?
Well, I think it does. Actually, we got a Christmas card from someone in the next road saying that we had the best tree in the street, which I felt great about it. I even returned the Christmas card. I sent them one back. I was so overjoyed about that because it is overdone. I know it's overdone. We've got knitted golly G's on it.
Victoria.
We've got Victoria, which is a Victorian doll who's hanging.
She's got a noose around on it.
We've got some Halloween decorations on it. We've got a skeleton on there.
That's my boyfriend.
Yeah, I know it's your boyfriend. We've got.
I like skinny guys.
We've got little knitted snowmies on it.
Oh, the balls, the snow globes.
1 year in the pound shop, we managed to get these beautiful. I've never seen them in the sense or after. They're little snow globes, and they got like little snowmen's feet and little snowmen's heads on them.
I know.
And they got like little Father Christmases and things in the middle, and they're really
little
gorgeous.
snow globes.
I love them.
When I do the tree, I'll show you all of these because when I do the tree, it's gonna be a long video.
Well,
it'll be about 3
before
hours
you
long.
do the tree, we've got to wipe the thing down with some pine disinfectant because it's getting decidedly grubby.
You won't see that part.
And I've got to clean some of the baubles because they're getting absolutely disgusting.
Now, I'll probably manage to set the phone up somewhere so that we can like record it
I
while
actually managed to give up smoking 1 year because I wanted angel hair on the tree. And I then didn't smoke for 6 years. But now I'm back smoking again. I won't have angel hair on it because it goes really disgusting.
We have white
within a
tinsel
matter
though.
of days. We have white tinsel and that's not too bad.
But the whole house sort of... What I usually do is I usually decorate the rest of the house and then the tree goes up because the tree is hell. I do that by myself because I have this rule. No one does the tree apart from me. No
and
one.
if anyone goes out in the run up to Christmas, about a week before Christmas, if anybody goes out, when they come in, the first thing they do is go... Because I cook all through the run up to Christmas, is cooking and just
Cleaning.
tweaking that blooming garland. Cleaning. I mean, we do a massive clean that starts on the 1st of November and goes up to the 1st of December because 1st of December is when the deckies go up. And this
Oh, wait, we're back till the 2nd of November. Oh, what you going to do? You have to start without me.
I'm going to have to. It is a nightmare.
I'm not gonna
Everything gets cleaned. We clean the carpet. You know, everything gets hoovered. The stairs get cleaned.
Everything gets pulled out as well.
I'm saving the bathroom for you.
Yes, not surprised.
So, you know, normally when she goes on holiday, I'll clean all through
But
the holiday.
I've never been on holiday this late before. I've never come back in November.
Normally, when she goes on holiday, I clean all through the holiday because I'm bored without her. And 1 year I was having a meltdown because she was away and I was having absolute hell and I didn't know what I was doing. And the worst thing was I'd gone and taken the rubbish out and I fell up the doorstep and I was depressed. So when Mark came in, I was laying on the floor talking to Henry.
The Hoover.
The Hoover. And he went, "What are you doing?" Well, he's my only friend.
You could have spoke to the cats though.
I did talk to the cats, but they run away.
They're living, you know.
These
Trousers are bloody hot. I didn't know they were fleecy lined.
Yeah, they are quite warm.
They're brilliant for Berlin then. They're really good.
But
They're not thick. But
Yeah,
they're
tell us about your
fluffy.
Christmas tree, your decorations. Send us pictures. We like pictures. And, you know, we'd like to know. I mean, when I first moved into Delaware Road, I didn't have a tree. I didn't have much of anything. I moved in mid-November. And it was actually Rose, who was my neighbour in Delaware Road, who gave me a synthetic Christmas tree, lights and some decorations, because I didn't have much of anything.
I'm just going to say something. Okay, so we did a live feed today, and it didn't go so well. We had like one viewer. Well, we'll be doing another one on my modelling page tomorrow. Because the Facebook one went so much better than the Instagram one.
Please join our live feed.
It's going to be on my modelling page, so I know I've got like 200 and something followers on that, so hopefully I'll get more people to watch, because one, I haven't done anything on there for ages. I haven't. There's been nothing going. My modelling Facebook site has been dead for like months. The first time I updated it was about the 5th of September. I said, oh, we're doing YouTube videos now. But I haven't really, I've been a bit naughty and not really updated on it. So I'm going to do a live feed on there tomorrow, promoting this channel.
So please tune in.
Come and sit round the kitchen table with us, and
come and join us.
we can talk about stuff. Anything. Probably be about the same time, 1:30. Okay, 1 o'clock. Again, so that will be on my modelling page.
And if anybody wants to see us do more
Which
live
is
feeds,
on,
and
hang on, it's on Facebook. It's Pandora Pantera Model. That's my,
if anyone wants to see us do more live streams, let us know.
yeah.
Because, you know, we don't get many comments. This is the annoying thing. We need comments and we need subscribers.
I will be doing a YouTube one, but I've got to sort the laptop out first, because it's like that you can only do, like, you can't really do it on mobile. They said that I can't really do it on mobile.
What do you want, Gremlin? You keep coming up and licking me.
So I'll be doing a live feed on YouTube when I've sorted out the laptop. But we're going to do another one on Facebook, but it's not going to be my normal page. It's going to be my modelling page. So that's different. Maybe we can do one on yours one day.
I don't have a modelling page.
No, on your Facebook. Your pleb.
Mm.
So.
I'll call your mother a pleb. I'll set the cat onto you.
Oh yeah, because what's she going to do? Cuddle me?
It's Gremlin.
She cuddle me? So yeah, we'll do like one on my modelling page tomorrow. And if you want more, let me know. We'll do one on my mum's page one day. And when I've got the cord for the laptop, because I ordered one, but it was the wrong size.
But, you know, as I was saying, went completely off tangent.
Sorry.
Christmas, I do tend to do... I can't do a haul, because she'll see what Santa's buying.
No, but we can do a shopping
But
food.
we can do a
food
shopping thing, and the food shopping one, obviously.
Yeah, because the thing is, see, we watch these videos every night to make sure that they're okay. Like, not before they go out, after they've gone out, which is a bit stupid. That's just us. And
Yeah, we can't do anything the right way.
no, so we usually watch the videos, and if
I was
she's bought
born
me,
upside down, I've been the same way.
if she's bought me something, I'm gonna be like, alright. So
Yeah, because it was terrible, because I was buying stuff on her eBay account, and I didn't realise that she could say, ow, she just bit me, little swine. I didn't realise that she could see everything I bought. And she was going, a hymn box set. Oh. Talking of hymn box set, when is that, Joe?
yeah, that's been paid, and he's not sent it. I've messaged him twice. I'm gonna ask eBay for my money back because he hasn't sent it.
So, you know, so she's going, hymn box set.
I thought you'd forgotten that I ordered that. You know.
No.
I got in touch with him twice, and he hasn't messaged me
And
back.
then we were getting, a bracelet. Cheshire cat pendant. And everything I was buying her, she was seeing on the list. And I was like, so I really screwed her up, and I went and bought stuff from the shop.
Yeah. But like, even if your stockings, when you do your stockings for your kids, even if you buy stuff from the pound shop, because I got presents from the cats. These, hang on, they're a bit messed up now. These are from Andy Boy, 1 year, and he got me another pair last year.
The thing is, How long do kids play with toys that you get them for Christmas?
Not very long. They
About
play
5
for 10
minutes. So it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't. I don't care what anyone says. People go, yes, I paid 50 quid for my kids' Christmas present. You don't have to do that. Yeah, obviously, by all means, buy them a main present from you. But the Father Christmas stuff can be anything.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd get cheese.
that's you. You're grown up.
No, I'm just saying though. I'll get cheese. The cat's bought me aeroplanes and cars.
Yeah. It's anything. It's just little things because 9 times out of 10 they'll play with them for 10 minutes and then forget them anyway and go on to something else. So, you know, I don't believe in paying out a fortune for Santa presents. You know, I'll just do anything cheap and cheerful for those. Advent calendar presents I don't spend a lot for. You're a bit old for Hatchimal.
No, I'm not.
But
I want a Hatchimal like Furbies.
You know, all these things people are paying a fortune for. I will not spend out a lot. Maximum I will go to is about £2 on a Santa present.
No, you got me something for £5 before.
What, in a Santa present?
Yeah. It was a cheese board.
That was different.
Was it different? It was from Father Christmas?
No, it was from Santa and someone else.
No, it wasn't. It was from Father Christmas to Father Christmas.
I don't know. Anyway, I don't usually go to more than about £2 or £3 for a Santa gift.
The cats usually get me lush stuff.
The sack gift, I don't go to town on. On a personal gift
Or a cat gift.
or a cat gift, I usually spend a bit more.
Yeah, I got stuff from Lush.
You get stuff from Lush,
From my
you
cats.
get all sorts of things.
They don't really spend time in the bathroom with me though. Andy Boy does sometimes.
You know, so
They don't spend time with me.
all I'm saying is you don't need to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds
No.
to have a decent Christmas, and we have a good Christmas every year.
Yep.
And someone once said, how do I make Christmas magical for my kids? You don't even have to spend money. Well, not a lot of money.
Take them around, see the lights.
Take them around, show them the decorations people have got in the windows. You know, take them around. Most high streets have got lights of some description up.
Even else.
And
I mean, if you live in London, it's easy because you can jump on the bus to Oxford Street and just go down Oxford Street. Take the couple of bus.
yeah, but if you don't want to do that, there are other ways. You know, every high street's got lights.
And Christmas windows. Go and have a look at window shopping.
Yeah, well, I used to do that with you when you was in the pushchair. You know, you can go around and say, oh, look at this. Oh, see for Christmas and all
They used to
that.
have more Christmas displays than they do now, though, when I was younger.
You know, these things are there. Or take them down to Harrods if you can, because they have the big window that goes around the corner.
Yeah, and that's Christmas inspired. And Selfridges as well.
But if you want to know what they're doing, then have a look online and see what they're doing, because some years it's not really that good, is it?
No, like that Cole... What's his name?
Karl Lagerfeld, that was
Yeah.
Chanel.
I know. They
But
had, like... All their windows were inspired by Karl Lagerfeld.
and most of them were just like Karl Lagerfeld's face.
Yeah.
But the Dolce & Gabbana one wasn't bad.
No, and
That's
what
quite
that...
amusing.
Oh, the animals. The bear and the hare from John Lewis.
Oh, the Bear and the Hare display was fantastic. That was really amazing.
It was all appliances done like the bear and the hare. So you're like these coffee machines with the cups in them done like penguins, and these sofas that were like bears.
Yeah, the bear was made out of leather sofas. They had tourniquets made out of towels.
Yeah, I think the coffee machine penguins were
the tree was
awesome.
made out of was it Wii controllers.
I think it was Wii controllers. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was absolutely fantastic that year. The Man in the Moon year wasn't so good.
They had a telescope you could look in.
And they had little, like, portals all around the shop that tell you facts about space.
Yeah, it's not really Christmas,
And
is
I
it?
don't really think that space has really got that much to do with Christmas.
Because we went to Wonderland that year, and we came back and we went down Knightsbridge to look at the window in Harrods, and we was like, oh my god, we saw the bear and the hare. It was like...
That was in the John Lewis one, that was
Yeah.
in Oxford Street. That was on the way
Oh, I
there.
thought that was in Harrods.
Selfridges no, it was in John Lewis.
It wasn't John Lewis.
In Oxford Street, the Bear and the Hare, because that was John Lewis' thing.
Yeah.
And that was on the way there.
No, it's not. I thought it was on the way back.
No, it wasn't.
We loved it though.
It was on the way
amazing.
back. We looked at the Harrods one, and it wasn't that great.
But they've done like Harrods have like done in the past. They've done Christmas princesses, Disney Christmas princesses.
I absolutely loved it the year they done the snowman. That was fantastic. They had the snowmans flying around.
I know, you told me.
It was great.
But they don't bring out any Christmas films anymore because if they did, the windows would be. They don't. Not like the snowman. If they did, then obviously Harrods would do their window with the.
They
the
done a
film.
Looney Tunes one, yeah.
But they don't really. I don't know, Christmas seems to have gone downhill a bit.
It's not it's because people don't really pay as much attention.
Like Christmas songs. What happened to Christmas songs?
You can thank Simon Cowell for
I
that.
have a whole playlist of Christmas songs.
Just so if anyone who's interested, there is a guy called Lad Baby who is on YouTube.
Doing it again.
And
For other channels.
I know, but he's fantastic. And for 2 years running, he has had the Christmas number one, with one was...
We built this city on sausage
We
rolls.
built this city on sausage rolls. And what was the second one?
I don't know.
And he'd done another one as well, that was last year. And he does a Christmas song every year.
And it goes to charity.
About sausage rolls.
The Trussell
and
Trust.
it goes to the Trussell Trust charity that run food banks.
Mm-hmm.
So well worth a watch. And, you know, buy the thing on... What do you buy it on Spotify, isn't it?
I think it's on iTunes.
On iTunes and stuff like
And
that.
Spotify.
So really, really worth getting. We've done it every year. I love Lad Baby. I think he's hilarious.
But can I just say something? Okay, right. If I can make this channel work, this is another reason I want to do it. No, I've not really said anything about this, have I? There's a reason I'm doing this channel. Okay. I don't think that animals get enough recognition. This is why she's doing it as well. And as we have 6 rescue cats, and I'm very big on animals, and I love them. And they can't say what's happening at home to them. They don't have a voice. We're their voice. And I want to push this channel out there so that I can help animals. This is mainly what it's for. And I know people are going to be like...
There are other reasons.
Yeah, I know people are going to be like, oh, but what about children and this? There's so many other charities for children and so many other charities for people. What about the animals? They've got hardly anything, have they?
They haven't got as much in the charity world as anybody else, admittedly. I'm doing it... I mean, we've got a food bank that we need to support as well.
Yeah, there's that.
Like
but I'm just saying.
And that food bank does support animals because they give away animal food.
Mainly for the animals, because I don't think that there is enough people out there that will do anything for the animals. I went to Lanzarote with my mum, and how many stray cats did we see?
Yeah, there's a lot of stray cats there.
People would just, because the coronavirus thing hit, there's cats and dogs being thrown out on the street because people are like, oh, I can get coronavirus in my animal. No, you can't. Come on now. Seriously. You can give your animal coronavirus, but your animal can't give you coronavirus.
And, you know, how many people want a cute little puppy for Christmas with a bow
That really gets on my nerves.
That puppy, when you buy a puppy, or you get a puppy, you are actually basically signing away 16 years.
So you,
because
okay.
you are going to care for that puppy. You are going to take that puppy for walks. You are going to clean up after that puppy. You are going to feed that puppy. You've got medical bills for that puppy. And you've got to care for that puppy and love that puppy. And they won't stay a puppy forever.
Especially if you buy a St. Bernard.
Yeah, you see this cute little fluffy...
They are gorgeous, they are.
Gorgeous. That thing is going to eat up to 5 kilograms of meat per day.
And they need to be walked a lot because they're work dogs.
Any work dog, a husky.
I want a husky.
A staff. A lot of people forget this one with staff.
An Alsatian. A sheepdog.
Sheepdog. Any kind of working dog. A spaniel was a gun dog.
Yeah.
So any
Scruffy
kind
used to go on runs.
Any kind of working dog, collies, things like that, need a lot of exercise. And the thing is, you know, unless you are willing to put in the hours with that animal, don't do it.
Like kittens. When you've got a cat, they need play.
It's not planning a family.
I mean, the best thing with a cat is you only have to play with them for about 10 minutes a day. But
No,
they need yeah.
it goes more than that.
Well,
more
with Squidgy and Tiggy it does because they're babies, but well they're not babies, but they're young. Andy boy will play with his stick and he will get knackered in about 5 minutes. So that's fine because he runs around in circles. I'll do a video of that one day because it is hilarious, isn't it? Andy boy will play with stick and then he'll get because he loves stick, nothing else, just stick.
Yeah,
It's not the stick or a stick. It's stick.
It's an old cat wand that the toy has been pulled off of.
He loves
and he
stick.
likes the stick.
No, it's not the stick.
Stick.
It's just stick.
Stick. He likes stick. But
It's his stick. But yeah.
you know, it's just this is the thing. People, when they get an animal,
They don't realise what they're signing up for.
often it's a 5-minute wonder, or they do it for the kids.
Yeah. I don't ever
The
buy
kid
an animal
will
for a
not
kid.
take responsibility for that animal. That is your responsibility. A kid cannot pay the vet bills. A kid cannot understand if something is actually wrong with that animal.
Squidgy when he broke his
we
leg.
had to panic with Squidgy the other day because he wasn't going to the loo.
He was
It was
constipated.
just blood, and he had terrible constipation, and we had to do an emergency run to the vet. The vet with coronavirus is really amazing. You get there and they come out and meet you and take the animal away from you.
Now that's an issue I have. I always have to be in there with my babies. These are my children. I have no children. These are my children. And when they came and took Squidgy away from me,
I know, you freaked out.
yeah,
But
because I didn't know what was going on. They didn't tell me anything.
The fact of the matter is, you know, animals are a responsibility. And also, how you going to go on holiday unless you've got someone to come in and babysit that animal? They do
Not
tie you down.
come in and feed it. I mean, actually look after it.
And spend time with it.
You can't.
Because you can't just
Can
go
we not
in.
say it?
Well, what am I...
Them.
Okay, you can't just come in and feed them. You've got to spend a bit of time with them. You've got to interact with them. They like to be cuddled. They like kisses and cuddles as much as anyone else.
Animals love.
They like
love
conversation.
To be loved. Yeah.
They like stuff like that.
I mean, Andy, bless him. Every time I've had an issue or a problem, I've spoken to him. He's had tears on him more times than I can count. That poor cat has been soaked, and he still just comes up and gives me cuddles.
But
and
like
loves
I
me.
say, you know, if you're going to get an animal, it's not planning a family. You've got to actually be prepared to invest time, love, money, attention, and everything else, because an animal won't understand if you're trying to work on a computer. If it wants fuss, it will just come and lay on it.
I mean, Andy boy has got this weird sense with me, and he sort of knows what I'm thinking. And like I said before, when I wasn't eating for 6 months, he wasn't eating for 6 months, and it scared the hell out of me. I've packed my case, and he knows something's going on. And when I go away...
And also, cats can give unbelievable attitude.
Oh, yeah.
I wrote a book. I've written 200 pages of a book. I thought, great. I printed it out, put it to one side. Midnight wanted attention. Because I wasn't giving her attention, she went and weed on it. Animals, not just cats, dogs as well, can give you unbelievable attitude. If you're paying more attention to something than them when they want attention.
Andy boy's quite good on doing my makeup though. He'll sort of back away when I'm doing that. But if it's anything else, like sometimes I'll pack a suitcase and he'll be sitting in there.
A friend of mine had a dog, and every time she put her makeup on, he'd get on the makeup because he knew she was going out.
Who was
he
that?
didn't want her to go out. Sheila, you don't know, but she used to work with me, and it was like if she put her makeup on, he knew that she was going out. So he sort of put his paws on it like this and try and stop her or lay on it. You know, this is what animals are like. They don't like being left alone. They don't like not having the attention. I mean, it's okay for them to ignore you when they don't want it, but God help you if you ignore them.
But the thing is, this is where my mum comes in, because like I'm going away for 6 days, as everybody knows, because I'm quite happy about it. I'm excited I'm going away. But because I'm beating blood in tears, that's the main reason why I'm excited. But like
not the fact that you're going away.
I'm eating blood in tears, that's why I'm excited. But I'm going away for 6 days. I'm going to Berlin, as you all know. And Andy boy is going to be hell for you. Because when I go away, he doesn't like it. Because he's my baby, and I always give him fuss, and I give him love, and I give him cuddles, and he can come up to me at any time, day or night, and I'll just cuddle him and kiss him. And
that sounds really weird. I'm meeting up with blood in tears. They're our friends.
Yeah.
So she's meeting up
I said I'm meeting up with him.
Yeah, but it made it sound like it was the first meeting. I'm meeting Vlad Tears, you said.
Oh, did I? I'm meeting up with him. Sorry. But anyway, yeah, they've been my friends for years, like since MySpace. So, but anyway, yeah, Andy boy, he when I come back, he won't talk to me for about 2 days because he's going to be annoyed with me. But at the
Nobody
moment,
seems to realise.
he doesn't want me to go, so he's being all lovey with me.
Nobody seems to realise the personality and the unbelievable attitude animals can give. And it's not just cats.
No.
This is dogs. I mean, I've even known
Even
someone...
rabbits.
What was it? Naomi Neal had a lizard.
Mm.
And that'd go through days of not talking to
The
him.
monitor lizards, yeah.
You know, it's not just cats
It's
and
any
dogs.
animal.
Yeah.
But you've got to remember is them animals have got a brain, they've got
I think you're in a
feelings.
pretty safe wicket with a goldfish, but then a goldfish can't really tell you, and they say it has a 10-second memory,
Right.
which I do not believe. I do not believe a fish, any fish, has a small memory, because my friend Gary had a Picasso triggerfish
Called Trigger.
called Trigger, and he used to get his bed ready, didn't he? He used to go behind a rock, and he'd make sure that he had his stones behind there, and everything he wanted. He'd go behind there and sort it out before he went to bed.
Every day.
Every day. So, you know, you can't tell me that fish have a 10-second memory.
But a lot of people forget the fact that animals do have feelings. They have a brain. They have feelings. They know when something's not right. And it really pees me off when people kick them out.
Yeah, but they do that with the teenagers as well, and I usually
they're
take them in
teenagers.
as well.
The teenagers.
I've
I'm all
taken
about
in
animals,
teenagers
though.
and animals, so, well, teenagers, I like animals, so. But
I think animals are cleaner than teenagers.
I prefer animals.
Yeah.
But, you know, that little kitten may look ever so cute, but when that little kitten starts scratching and biting you
And turns into this.
and turns into this annoying thing,
You might not want that little kitten anymore.
you might not want that little kitten anymore because it's not going to be cute
She was
anymore.
on the streets because someone kicked her out.
And she was only a matter of weeks old.
Yeah, she was like
If it
that.
wasn't for Eileen Daly taking her in and us being stupid enough to say yes, I don't know what would have happened to that little girl. She probably would have been dead.
Yeah, she probably would have eaten
And I
carrot
know
cake.
she's a pain, and I know she's horrible at times, but you don't. I would never wish that on her. I mean,
don't
she
like
can be really horrible. She can be really, really
animal
horrible,
abuse
but
in any way. It really gets to me.
I wouldn't abuse an animal.
I mean, with Andy Boy, you could kill him if you wanted to, and he'd just let you do it.
I mean, it annoys me that next door won't put a collar on their cats and look after them,
Yeah.
but, you know, that's their business, that's their animals, even though when I see them wandering around out there, I do usually knock on the door and give them back. But the fact of the matter is, you know, we are passionate about animal care, and, you know, don't give someone an animal as a present. It's the worst thing you can do. I know it sounds very nice and sweet, you know, give me a little puppy with a bow around its neck, and it looks so cute. If you want to do that, give them a stuffed animal.
Yeah, because
So never, ever, ever give an animal a pet as a present. Ever.
no, I mean, Andy Boy was unintentionally like a present to me because I went and got him in November, but he wasn't as a present. He was given to me because the lady who had him wanted to keep one of the other kittens and she couldn't have Andy as well, and I fell in love with him, so she let me have him, which is amazing because he's like a little teddy bear, isn't he?
Look, we've got a cat that was the runt of the litter that was going to be drowned potentially.
Him.
Sirius Albus Black.
You want to come here? You want to get your face
No,
on the
he
camera?
won't. He's
Arrogant.
So you've got Sirius Albus Black. He was the runt of the litter who was going to
Yeah.
be drowned, and he was the weirdest looking cat. He's jet black and he had the
He still is weird looking.
He had the hugest ears you've ever seen. He had little fangs. He looked like Count Dracula.
He's still got his fingers hanging
I
out
know,
right
he's
now.
gorgeous. But he was going to be
man.
drowned. I can't even envisage what would happen. He's in disgrace because he nicked her food. But,
He's going to put his bum in the camera again.
yeah, he likes doing that. He was a rescue, wasn't you? They didn't want you, and judging by how you are, I'm not surprised you're evil.
That's not very nice, is it?
Is he evil?
Yeah, but look.
I know, he's ever so cute, and he's ever so pretty, but he's the most evil cat in the world.
He's like, so, he's on the camera, he's like,
I know.
Covering you up.
He's really evil, this one.
He's cute though. He's like aiming the camera.
I know.
You're such a poser.
He's evil. I mean, yeah, he's very pretty. Look at the camera. Show people his pretty face.
Just
He's very pretty. And he's very cute. But he's horrible. Don't fuss him because he thinks he's done right now because he ate your food.
He's cute.
Just move him.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
Can I give you a cuddle? Let me see if he's going to get me to give you a cuddle again.
He's evil. That's a plot. That is a plot. He knows this. But, you know, animals are more cunning than humans. But
they don't get enough
don't
respect.
give them as a gift. They are expensive. They will tie you down. They will hog your time.
Hog your tea.
Hog your tea. But, you know, they are not...
Hog your food as well.
If you want to give someone an animal...
No, get down.
If you want to give someone an animal for Christmas, give them a stuffed one. Don't. Give them a toy. Don't give them a pet.
Oh, she noticed something actually yesterday about one of the videos. She was watching the yum chicken one. And Squidgy got on the windowsill and she was like, oh, look, you can see he's only got 3 legs.
Yeah, okay. But, you know, as I say, animals are not toys. They are not there for 5 minutes pleasure. They are there for life. And you have to make a commitment to
But
that
so are
animal.
babies.
So are babies. But, you know, if you wouldn't just have a baby without planning for it. You've got 9 months to do that. Do not have an animal unless you are prepared to look after that animal, pay its vet's bills, clean up its poo, and
feed it
and provide for it. Because animals are alive too. Even a goldfish.
Make sure they got water. Make sure that dogs and cats have got water at all times.
And a goldfish.
Well, they got to have water or they die. If a cat and a dog don't have water at all times, they could actually dehydrate and die. It's not very nice.
So, you know, ran over.
Although, can I just say something? When Gizmo was dying, because unfortunately we lost him when we moved in here, Andy boy, he was such a good boy. He was laying on the. We got this big cat pillar, and it's got bones on it because it was actually a dog pillar. The cats like it.
It's an animal pillar.
And Andy boy loves his food. He is so fat. He's
He's like a big fat black and white teddy bear.
He's lovely, and he's huge. He lays down and he has to lay on his side because he's too fat to lay on his belly anymore. So he sort of goes. Ngee. But yeah, so he's a big fat fluffy teddy bear. I love him. And he was actually taking Gizmo food over to try and make him eat. It was so sweet.
And they say cats don't got any feelings.
And he was laying with him and trying to get him to sort of move. He was nudging him with his nose and cuddling him.
So please,
it was very sad.
don't give animals as gifts.
No.
Please.
And also, you don't know if someone takes that animal in that you've thrown out. The person who's got the animal doesn't know how old it is, doesn't know how long it's got left. Because you've thrown that animal out, that animal has now got a decreased life.
You wouldn't take a newborn baby and knock on someone's door and say, do you want this? I don't want it anymore. Don't do it to animals. That's my rant over.
Yes. But that's why I'm doing this channel, is for animals, because I don't think they get enough.
And on my side
respect.
of it, we have had to have help from places like food banks in the past. And, you know, we will buy food at Christmas.
Pardon me.
Not everyone can buy food for Christmas. You know, some people, food is a luxury. So I want to support our local food bank that's helped us out more than one occasion. So, you know, we're not asking for money, we're just explaining why we're doing this channel. So, you know, if
Hang on. There we are.
This is Sirius Albus Black, the most beautiful cat.
There we go.
He's
He's got his fangs sticking out, yeah.
I know.
And Andy boy's coming in.
A little vampire, he's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Hello, baby. But he's siren.
He is.
He was going to be drowned.
No? Okay.
I can't imagine my life without him.
You. Yeah, I know.
He's very old now,
Yeah, he is really old.
but I can't imagine what life would be like without him.
Okay, Andy boy's coming in now, and he's
Well,
like, "Yeah, I'm in the camera."
life without him would probably be peaceful, but
Okay, you're right. You go back up there. Come on.
I can't imagine.
You can't get up there.
Yeah, he can.
No.
Serious. He's just being a pain in the bum. I can't imagine what life would be like without my Sirius Albus Black. Probably more peaceful.
He wouldn't be arrogant.
He would be arrogant. That's him.
He wouldn't be arrogant.
Can't get up
He
there.
wouldn't be here if he was
My
arrogant.
foot.
If we didn't have him,
So
you wouldn't. No, not you. I'm just calling Andy.
you know, that's how we are with animals. But I do want to help out food banks. I know that there are a lot of people out there, a lot of children out there who won't get toys this year. And luckily they do a toy bank as well, don't they?
Yeah. What are you doing? Oh, the
So-
people who kept going back. Well,
I'm not asking for money. We're just explaining why we're doing this channel. So now you know why we do what we do. And also it gives us a chance to talk to you guys.
could you imagine life without this one though?
No.
I mean, he's 8 now.
Also it gives us a chance to talk to you guys. I mean, I love having you around my kitchen table having a cup of tea.
With Andy boy.
And we have a chat. And the cats drive us all mad.
No, but look at that face.
But it's nice having you around our kitchen table and nice having a topic to talk about.
No.
Would be
No.
nice if you'd interact a little bit more and send us some comments so as we can make content from it.
All right, it's him.
But, you know, like, share, subscribe, do what you got to do. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah, Andy boy wants you to subscribe too. He's like, press the button.
Oh, can you not do that, you know? How can you not? How can you ignore him? Yeah, if you need a little pause and subscribe.
Like and comment. Hey?
Share, like, and comment.
Sure, like and comment. Notifications. Look,
See?
he knows.
Yeah.
He's a clever boy.
So that is why we do this channel, and your comments are the lifeblood of this channel.
I remember this live stream tomorrow on my modelling channel. Which
And
is,
let's face it, if you were actually here in person, if you were around our kitchen table in person,
would you sit there being
would you
quiet?
sit there and be silent? Make yourself heard. Send us a comment.
I went, Andy. Ugh. I remember. I've got like fur all over my lips now. Can you say it? No shit.
On her modelling channel,
Pandora Pantera
tomorrow.
model.
Pandora.
Facebook.
Will you shut up a minute?
Right.
Tomorrow
Talking.
at 1 p.m. That's 1300 hours on Pandora Pantera model page on Facebook. We are doing a live stream. So please, you know, join in if you can and comment, like, subscribe,
No. No.
like, subscribe and everything else that you do. And ring the old notification bell.
But comment and subscribe and notifications. I don't know why I keep doing that. Yes, we are.
Right.
It's
So-
little man's head in the way. Come here, Bubba. Get on the floor, Bubba.
We're going to end this video here because I think the cats want feeding. And we will see you next time on Tales from
He's being
Twilight.
so
We'll
calm,
see you
though.
tomorrow at 1.
Yep.
But we will see you next time. Be kind and
Can
considerate.
I just show you something really quickly though? You know we said that Andy's fat.
Every single time I go, be kind and considerate. You always interrupt. Be kind and considerate. And until next time, tomorrow at 1, we will see you from Tales from Twilight.
And we'll be doing another video tomorrow night as well,
We
obviously.
know that.
I'm just saying.
Bye.
Bye.